What is going on, everyone? So I know it's been a little while, a few days since I posted a video. You guys know I like to stick to every other days for videos. Eventually it'll be every day. Right now, this past week, I am finishing up finals, final projects, all that stuff at school. If you guys didn't know, I go to college currently. It is my second to last semester in school, so we got a lot going on. So I do apologize for not staying consistent to the every other day schedule. If you didn't know that we post a video every other day, what are you doing with your life? But anyways, I wanted to go over the several weak points in the S550 Coyote chassis. And this is 2015 and up, also applies to 2018. So, as you guys know, and as you guys comment all the time, why do all of our Mustangs break? Well, specifically, I'm going to be addressing the S550. So, as you guys know, we make videos here. Things break, and in a way, it's entertainment for all of you guys. So, on Ashley's car, we have broken the axle. At the track, her stock axles basically just gave out. It was actually one side, it was the driver's side one, which is known for being very, very weak. We also broke her drive shaft next time out. And it was really funny because we actually broke the axles her first time out with the Whipple. And the second time out at Bradenton, actually made 3 passes. She went 11.4 at 126. At 126, not bad. And then a few other 11-second passes, really doing really soft launches. The 11.4 pass was a 1.860 foot with the car literally going up, nosing over, and then going. So I mean, a lot of people were like, oh my God, Ashley, what are you doing? Learn how to drive. They were telling me to step in there. For one, I'm really excited to get Ashley out there, and she's gonna be running the 10-second pass on the stock Whipple tune. That's a goal of hers. It is a manual car, so that is a big goal for her, and you know, that's why she's doing it. But it was funny because in that video, Bradenton, she was launching it soft, and guess what? Nothing broke. Then next time out at the track, she let it rip tater chip, 5,500 RPM launch. Driveshaft? I don't know. Which I know everyone, not everyone, but the people who comment saying that's too much, it's not. It really is not if you slip the clutch right. And I don't mean slip the clutch slow. When you're on a bias ply tire, you can slip it out and ease the transition without just dumping it. In that case, she did more along the lines of dump it, but we knew the next weak point is the drive shaft. And remember, these cars have a lot of weak points. I have a spare MT82 transmission over there, so for anyone else saying the MT82 is going to go next, it's very possible. Third gear is known for breaking on those cars. It's possible, it can happen. I got a spare transmission. And all these things we know are possibilities when we go out there and race. We're going out there beating on a car, and stuff happens. The other big weak point is the clutch. As you guys know, the clutch went out randomly in traffic on I-4 on us. in Ashley's car. So a stock clutch pushing, I don't know, close to double the horsepower rating at the crank and torque really. So this stock clutch with the supercharger on the S550 is just not gonna be enough. So as you guys know, we went with a Mantic twin disc clutch, which is gonna be perfect for her power level and beyond. When the axles broke, we went with the GForce axles to be able to support the power. And now I'm actually really excited. We just got the Driveshaft in. We did have to wait a little while because they actually had to build a new set of Driveshafts that go in sets. So GForce, we got the aluminum Driveshaft. I'm super excited to get this in the car because this is really the last thing that we needed for her car to be able to get it out on the track. And I'm super excited to see her run a 10-second pass. And for everybody who says, why are you launching it so high? Everyone has their different methods of launching a car. Me personally, I like a 5 to 5,500 RPM launch. Depending on the car, I'll use a two-step or not. All right, we just ran both cars. Scott ran a nice 14.5 at 95. I'm in the green car right now, back to back. We're gonna try to go again. Hopefully we can. The Cobra just ran an impressive 11.48 at 121. I like to feel out the car, slip the clutch out, and feel it move out. Terzilla, I mean, I just launched it at 5,000. Everyone complains that I'm launching too high. That's why it broke. It didn't broke. It's a rear end with some miles. I got it from Nick originally. He put a lot of miles, a lot of beating on it. It's making some noise. It's also on a radial tire, which I mentioned was gonna break things. People still get mad over racing on a radial tire in a 300 wheel horsepower car. Whatever, we're gonna fix Terzilla. But check this out. We got our GForce aluminum drive shaft. I'm super excited to get this in Ashley's car. We have the flange, I believe that's what that is right there. Also, funny thing is, that's the spare MT82 over there that we have for Ashley's car that we can either one, build, or two, put in the car if hers, you know, decides to check out. But yeah, I'm super excited to get this in the car. It's kind of the last piece to the puzzle to get her car, you know, ready for the track. So I also wanted to address this. Is Justice 6 on YouTube? He recently took his car out to the track. He hasn't posted a video of the car breaking. I just saw on Instagram that he actually found out that both axles broke. I mean, like I just said, we've gone through every weak point in the car, and in a way, it's kind of a struggle sometimes. It's kind of annoying, but it's kind of cool that we can show you guys the weak points so that you guys know exactly what to upgrade. So in terms of if you're gonna be racing a higher horsepower S550, manual car for sure, axles, you're gonna need hands down. Scott broke his with street tires at 450 wheel horsepower with a little bit of wheel hop, but he broke those. So I highly suggest upgrading to axles. GForce offers both the Ford Racing axles, which are just the bulletproof ones, as well as the 850 horsepower ones. They also have the drive shaft available, which we have now. And we also run the Mantic clutch in Ashley's car. It is a fantastic clutch. It feels great. I run it in the Cobra. I had no problems launching the Cobra out of the hole. So I'm super excited to get her car out on the track. As for is Justice 6, it looks like he just needs the two sets. He actually broke two axles, which congratulations. I don't know how you broke both at the same time because typically you'll transition weight to one and the weaker point will just give out, and that's when the car ends, but unless it was on like a second gear shift, that's possible. That's another place where the axles can break. Not only can they break from the launch, but they can also break if you slam second gear really hard on a prepped track that's hooking up. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As for Is Just a 6, I do watch his videos. I've been talking to him a little bit on Instagram. His Roush Supercharged 2016 or something like that, S550 is awesome. I'm super excited to see his progression in it because he's making a lot of progress for it. One recommendation I have for you is Just a 6 or Gavin. Clutch it's gonna be soon. I see you banging those gears out and that clutch is gonna say no. So a clutch is definitely a good idea. Upgraded axles, drive shaft. We've gone through the whole loop and a built transmission. The moral of the story is to just buy an automatic. You'll go faster, you'll replace less broken stuff. Oh, people are gonna be so mad, I love it. Personally, me, if I were to get a 2015 and up Mustang, I would get an automatic. When we were shopping for cars, Ashley wanted a manual. She would not consider it automatic. And yeah, so now we're in that boat. We have our clutch, we have our axles, we have our drive shaft. Eventually we'll have a built trans, whether that be a 6060 or a built MT82 or a T56 Magnum. One of those options, you guys will find out. Yeah, I hope that fills you guys in. I got Terzilla here. I'm still assessing the damage. It's gonna be about $1,000 to fix it. Looking like I'm gonna end up doing a 31 spline rear end setup, axles, either Yukon or Eaton differential. Basically gonna build this thing so that it can support whatever in the future. It's probably gonna be a 456 gear car. I saw a lot of people saying like, go with a 410 gear. It already had 410 gears. I'm just thinking about just going full all out 456 gear, make this thing run a deep 12 with probably less than 300 wheel horsepower. I'd be super excited to do that. So anyway guys, make sure you slap that like button down below. If anybody's wondering, Cobra's over there. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Maximum Motorsports stuff installed for this weekend. Because it's just gonna be a challenge. So anyway guys, make sure you slap that like button down below. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I wanna hear your thoughts. I wanna hear from all those people who comment on the video, telling me how to drag race, telling me how to do this. I've done this drag racing thing before, and for all the stuff breaking, it's part of the story, it's part of the show. So yeah, that's it.